This year is my first year coming back to CES immediately following a previous year's visit. One of the benefits of that is that I get to do follow-ups of companies I met last year and see where they have since progressed. One of those companies this year was Displace, the maker of what they claim to be the world's first truly wireless 4K television. I spoke with AJ Kirshe last year about the TV, and a few months ago, he told me that Displace would have something new in time for CES 2024. So I went to their booth to see what it was. It turns out it was a new version of their 55-inch model and a new 27-inch model.
So last year we only had our Displace 1 model. That's what we're calling our very first one. It was the first one, 55-inch 4K OLED panel, and it was still very much a work in progress. It is still very much a work in progress, but now we've got multiple models to show you. So we not only have our 27-inch model, the Displace Mini, because not every room needs a 55-inch TV, but we also have our Displace Flex. And the significance of the Flex is it's got a magnetic backing so that it can safely attach to this TV stand, because not only does not every room need a 55-inch TV, maybe you don't want your TV on the wall, which is totally fine. We want to give people another option, hence the name Displace Flex. But that stand also acts as like a giant phone dock, wirelessly charging the batteries inside the TV. So with the Flex, you've got far fewer instances of swapping batteries in and out, recharging batteries in and out. If it's in that stand, it's at 100% charge all the time.
As AJ mentioned, some people prefer a stand and don't want to mount their TVs onto a wall. It also helps ease the worries about your TV, which runs on battery power, needing to stay suctioned to the wall.
Full transparency, the vacuum system takes very little battery life. But to your point, let's say somebody goes on vacation for 8 months, 9 months, a year or more. They're just away for whatever reason. If the batteries die, last year the answer was, yeah, the TV will fall off the wall. But now, and there's a YouTube video, maybe a TikTok floating around about it, we've installed this safety tethering system where 2 foam bumpers eject from the bottom of each corner of the TV. A tethering system attaches the back of the TV to the wall, and then over the course of 2 or 3 minutes, slowly and gently lowers itself down to the ground. We sadly are not ready to show that here at CES, but we did a demo in San Francisco in October exclusively to show that feature. And we cracked a slate rock wall to kind of simulate an earthquake. So it's like if an earthquake, if there's some turbulence, or if the battery life is critically low, the TV recognizes it and will lower itself down to safety.
As I mentioned to AJ, CES is usually where we see every company trying to make a TV as massive as humanly possible. So I found it odd that they went in the direction of creating a smaller 27-inch model.
The 55-inch model, the Displace 1 and the Displace Flex weigh in at about 20 pounds. The Mini is only about 10 pounds. And like I said, you just don't necessarily need a 55-inch TV in every room. So if you want one in your kitchen, in your bathroom, then you've got a little bit more versatility with the Displace Mini.
One feature that was also notable about their first TV was the 4 sets could be combined to form a larger screen. I asked if the same could be done with the Displace Mini.
Yes, the Displace Minis can be combined to form a larger display. That's a feature that we more kind of showcase for our larger TVs, because you've got the 55-inch display, you put 4 of them together, and then you've got a 110-inch 8K display. So if you want to go larger, we typically suggest going with the 55-inch model, but yeah, you can stack them together however you want.
The other question I had was in regards to battery life. If this is a smaller TV, will it have better or on-par battery life than the 55-inch model?
So there will be a difference in battery life, but we're also putting in fewer batteries in the 27-inch. So smaller TV, it requires less power, so you're not going to have a total of 6 lithium-ion batteries in that TV. We're still narrowing down exactly how that's going to work, but you can expect shorter battery life, well, equivalent battery life to the larger models.
Finally, they are taking pre-orders for the newer models, hoping to ship by the middle of this year.
So we are taking pre-orders right now at Displace.tv, and we expect to ship like June or July, fingers crossed, we're optimistic. The Displace 1, the model that we debuted last year, that's running at $39.99. The Displace Mini, the 27-inch model, is $19.99, and then the Displace Flex is $59.99.
Be sure to subscribe to the channel for more CES 2024 coverage, and check out the website DragonRiderNetwork.com.